just put a lipstick on, otherwise I'm going to look a little dead. Hi YouTube! Oh my god, I'm here. Crazy. What is going on YouTube? So before I get into this video, I just want to thank you so much for watching it. It is my first YouTube video that I'm going to be posting onto this channel, so make sure you subscribe, like, all of that fun stuff, because that will really help me out. I don't really want to ramble on too much, so I'm just going to get straight into the topic of this video, which is health and fitness related. Okay, so I've been living this whole healthy lifestyle thing for about 5 years now, and no one is perfect at this. I just want to stress that. No matter what you are trying to do, just have in the back of your mind that it is not going to be perfect, but that is okay, because we don't want to go down a path where we're beating ourselves up. I've had a few people asking me things about supplements, how much I've been exercising, what I've been eating, that kind of thing. So I just thought I would put it all into a video. I also asked you guys for your questions on my Instagram, so I'll answer them at the end if I haven't already gone over them in, I want to get into training. This is just what I do. This is just my training style, what I do, how I do it. It might not work for you, you might not enjoy it, so I encourage you to find something that is really fitted to you and your lifestyle. However, what works for me and what I enjoy and what I literally love and cannot go without is lifting weight. I probably lift about 4 or 5 days a week. I haven't really been doing any scheduled cardio because I don't like cardio at all. I hate running, I like how I feel after, but I hate cardio. So I know probably a lot of you can probably relate to that, because cardio is just not fun. Every second day I train legs. It is recommended that, like, for you to build your glutes and your leg muscles, glutes especially, that you are targeting them at least 3 to 4 times a week to really see some difference with that. I'll always start my workouts with a bit of cardio, okay? So usually if I get to the gym and I don't want to be there, because let me tell you, motivation is not a real thing. What is going to give you results is discipline and patience, okay? Motivation, if you are waiting for motivation, you're going to be waiting forever and you're never going to make a change in your life. Get yourself to the gym. I literally will get there some days, right? And I'll just sit in the car park for about 20 minutes trying to convince myself to go in there. But I find that once I'm in there, if I just get my heart rate up, I'll jump on a Stairmaster, treadmill, something like that, and I'm at least on a cardio machine for at least 10 minutes. My heart rate starts to get up there, and then I'm ready. I'm ready for a good workout. Another thing that I kind of don't do is I'll have a rough idea of a workout that I have planned in my brain, but at the same time, I don't put pressure on myself to nail a workout every single time, okay? Sometimes there are things in life, and sometimes there are days in your life where you're not going to be able to go, and that's fine. If you are really struggling that day, please don't beat yourself up if you haven't gone to the gym. You are not failing, okay? A day is not going to change anything except give you the rest that you might be needing, especially if you've been training really well for the days beforehand. Like, you need to rest. You need to rest. So mentally as well, you need to rest. So definitely rest is a really important thing as well with training, and I feel like a lot of people skip out on talking about rest, but it's super important. I personally had to take about 3 months off training at one stage because I had trained and I was just sore in places that I've never been sore, and I did lose a lot of strength, and so I've recently just been trying to get back into it and build myself up to where I was. Now that I have started training again, I feel so much better, and I probably that was my ankle. Oh. Please don't stress. There are tons and tons of videos of workouts that you can do in the gym with weightlifting. But there is such a stigma around, like, girls who lift are going to be bulky, and that's not not the case at all. If you want to be bulky, then go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. It looks pretty cool if you ask me. It's also very hard work for a woman to put on that kind of size and that kind of bulk. I hand it to you. If you're a woman and you're bulky and you did it in the gym, I give you credit, because that is hard to do. So please, if you think, if that is a thing in your head, like, get yourself into the weight section. You are not going to be bulky. I'm not bulky and I train all the time. And I'm literally just a string bean. Look. You're not going to get bulky, I promise. What was I saying again? Your training routine is very much dependent on you, your goals, your lifestyle already. Healthy lifestyle. If you really want to work at this, I feel like you have to really get your priorities in line. You have to know why you want this. Why do I want this? Why do I want to train? Why do I want to change this part of myself? Okay, because if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it's not going to work. You are not going to have a maintainable routine in the gym if you are training for the wrong reasons. If you are training to look like this girl on Instagram, you're going to fail. If you're training to change your thighs because you don't like your thighs, you don't like them, you hate your body, you're going to fail. And there's nothing wrong with changing your thighs if you don't like them. I'm working on me because there are things that I don't like and I'm just working on them. But that's not my main focus. That's not the main reason that I do what I do. The main reason that I train, for me, is because I have extremely, how do I say this? I have struggled with my mental health for my whole life. So for me, I need endorphins. I need to be working out every day for the happy chemicals to release in my brain. Otherwise, you don't want to be around me. You don't want to be around me. I don't want to be around me when I'm not training. So that is my main reason for training, is my mental health. So the last thing that I really want to talk about, and I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and that is supplements. I am the pickiest human being when it comes to supplements. Now, they are 100% not something that is necessary. You can achieve some amazing things without supplements, but they are handy, you know, they aid your workouts and your journey and your goals. The supplements that I use might not work for you. You might like different ones, but the ones that I use and that I would 100% recommend that you try, I'm not sponsored to say any of this or paid to say any of this. These are just products that I am going to talk about, that I use myself, that I really like. I'll just explain what they are, how they work, when to use them. And yeah, 3 like go-to basic. So I'll go through them in the order that I use them. The first one, before I go to the gym, before I work out, is pre-workout. Now, I don't always use a pre-workout. When I say I'm picky about pre-workout, it is because I am very sensitive to caffeine. I'm very sensitive. I can't drink coffee or anything like that without literally these happen. Like, I'm the most anxious, jittery person you'll ever meet in your life. I actually had to give this one to my partner because I can't, it's too much for me. Just really picky with pre-workout because I don't like to be jittery. I don't like to be itchy. Like, I find that a lot of them make me really itchy and just like anxious, so I can't use a lot of them. Pre-workout is not a necessity, but it does help. Oh god. So yeah, the Primabolics pre-workout is my favorite pre-workout. I won't go to anything else. Literally, it is, I credit half of my progress to this at the moment, because this, I don't feel jittery, I don't feel anxious, I don't feel itchy. I just feel like, whew, like super focused and sweaty. Like, I sweat so much, and that's something that I found, like, I can work as, like, I can really be working out quite hard and still not sweat very much. But this, if you're having that issue, I would 100% recommend trying this guy. If you are anxious, if you have anxiety, try this guy. If you're sensitive to caffeine, try this guy. Try it, let me know how you go. Also, this is the strawberry kiwi flavor, and it is actually tastes like lollies. Like, it's genuinely so good, and I know that you're probably sick of me talking about this, but I just try it. It's really good. I promise you won't regret it. And I only need 1 scoop. It does say on the back that you can take 2 scoops for like an advanced sesh, but yeah, no. I only need 1, and it does an amazing job. This is also 60 scoops. You're really getting your value for your money. I have got a sneaky little discount code for Primabolics, so that will be in the description below if you want to try that out. It's a great focus, it's a great sweat, it's a great fat burner as well. It enhances my cardio, like something shocking. Like, I can run for days on this stuff, and I don't run. I don't like running, but I like this, so there's that. Okay, so the next thing that I am going to talk about is BCAAs. Now, I have again tried, I've probably like tested out a whole supplement shop just in different BCAAs and different pre-workouts, just trying to find ones that I like. I've wasted a lot of money. I just want to point you guys in the direction of the good ones. Primabolics is what I've been using. This is what I love. I won't go back to anything else. So this is the Primabolics Intra War. This is in peach mango, and it's delicious. Again, branched chain amino acids, okay? That's what it stands for. I know some of you are probably like, what the heck's that? Like, what is a BCAA? What does that even mean? Because that was me. I was like, what is that? You don't need that. And you don't need it, but you'll want it. BCAAs are basically amino acids that our body can't naturally produce, so it is kind of important to supplement them if you are training regularly, because it is quite a lot of stress on your body. So these ones, the amino acids that you're putting back in through supplementing, are really going to help you stay hydrated. They really help me with recovery. If I'm really sore, I'll drink my BCAAs. If I feel dehydrated, I drink my BCAAs. I will have my pre-workout, and I will take that and I'll drink that before I get to the gym. While I'm warming up, I just sip on my BCAAs throughout my workout. For me, personally, it's important to have a BCAA because they are it's just a very helpful thing if you are quite intensely training. The last one that I'm going to talk about is probably the big obvious one. That is protein. Oh. Shoot. If you're getting into lifting or just working out in general, you're probably going to want to get yourself some protein. So this is the one that I literally got yesterday, okay? I'm testing it out and I will get back to you. This is called No Whey Protein. It's by ATP Science. They are a great supplement brand. I have used a lot of their products in the past. So a protein powder, you're going to need to also be implementing a protein into your diet. I am very fussy with flavors. I'm also lactose intolerant, so I can't actually digest a lot of whey protein. It is dairy-free, gluten-free, all natural, GMO-free, no synthetics, and it's really delicious. Because I am a vegetarian, pescatarian, I find it hard to get protein in every day, so I do need something to supplement that in. So a protein is just going to help you build your muscle. Protein is probably the most important one of the 3 that I would suggest. You can totally just get your protein from your food, but I would suggest, just if you're really getting into it and you really want to see some cool results, get yourself a protein powder. Alright guys, so that is all I kind of just wanted to cover a few things, okay? There's a lot that I want to talk about on this channel. I hope that this wasn't too like overwhelming. I know that I rambled a lot, but there's just a lot of information that I have that I want to tell you. So if you have a question, do not hesitate to ask me, and I will personally just answer it for you. I can also make more in-depth videos on any of the things that I talked about today, so please just let me know your feedback. Oh, questions! Alright, so yeah, one of the questions was, how many times a week do you train legs and or glutes? So I think I talked about this. I train legs and glutes 3 days a week. If that's all you want to train and you don't even want to train upper body, then don't. Just train glutes. Sometimes I go a week with not touching my upper body. I'm not fussed. As you can see, I'm not like too fussed on my upper body. It's not like crazy, but I do work on it when I train back. Like I probably have like 2 upper body sessions a week and 3 leg sessions a week. So I'm really heavily into legs. So that's how much that is how much I train my legs and my glutes. The next question says, can you please diet and exercise for me so I don't have to? Cheers. No, I cannot do that. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but no. No. If I exercise and diet for you, will you exercise and diet for me? Because then I have to do double. I'm not doing that. I can barely even diet and exercise for myself, let alone both of us, okay? So most of these I have already answered in this video and my battery's about to die. The last one says, what do you eat? What do I eat? So I am a vegetarian. I am vegetarian, pescatarian. Just sometimes when I need some protein, I'll eat some fish or some salmon, some tuna, something like that. Literally probably about 95% of my diet is vegetarian. I hope that I answered your questions through the video if I didn't read them out. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was probably a little all over the place. I hope that you learned something from this video today. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. If you liked it, leave a comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot of knowledge in here that I need to get out. I feel like sharing that on YouTube is a good way for me to do that. Any questions, leave them down below and I'll see you guys in the next video.